Hi, it's Amin, and today we will be discussing why you should start a business instead of working a 9-to-5 job. Every morning, millions of people wake up, put on a suit or sweatpants, and log into jobs they don't love, for companies they don't own, chasing promotions they may never get. They trade 5 days of their week for 2 days of freedom. But what if I told you there's another way? In this video, we're going deep into why starting your own business could be the best decision you'll ever make, and why staying stuck in the 9-to-5 system might be one of the biggest risks of your life. If you're tired of living for weekends, if you feel deep down like you're meant for more, then keep watching. Let's be brutally honest, most jobs aren't about your goals, they're about someone else's vision. Every hour you put in at your job, whether you're writing reports, answering emails, or attending meetings, is helping someone else's dream come to life. Maybe it's your boss's startup. Maybe it's $1 billion company owned by shareholders. Now imagine if all that effort, all that energy was building something that you owned. Here's a visual. Imagine you're laying bricks in a 9-to-5. You're building someone else's castle. In your own business, you're building your own. Even if it takes longer, even if it's harder, at the end of the day, it's yours. In a 9-to-5, your income is fixed or at best slowly adjustable. You earn $3,000 a month. That's $36,000 a year. Want to make $100,000? You'll wait years, hope for promotions, and still have to ask for it. But business, it doesn't work like that. You earn based on value, not time. If you build something people want, whether it's a product, a service, or content, you can scale infinitely. A graphic designer working for a company might make $50,000 a year, but that same designer freelancing or selling digital templates online could double or triple that income by selling to multiple clients or building passive products. That's the difference. Job income is linear. Business income is exponential. Let's talk about the most valuable currency in life, time. You can always make more money. You can't make more time. But in a job, your schedule is dictated by someone else. You clock in, clock out, and fit your life around your work. Business owners flip that. They fit their work around their life. Imagine taking the day off to be with your kids, no approvals needed. Working 3 days a week instead of 5. Traveling while running your business from a laptop. This isn't just about vacations, it's about living life on your terms. Time freedom is the real luxury. Starting a business is like going to the gym for your mindset. You'll face rejection, fear, doubt, failure, but you'll also gain confidence, grit, creativity, leadership. Think about it. In a job, you're told what to do. In a business, you have to figure it out. That means learning how to sell, market, problem solve, and lead. And here's the best part. Even if you fail, you still grow. Those skills stay with you forever. As author Jim Rohn said, don't become a millionaire for the money. Become a millionaire for the person you have to become to earn it. In a job, your control is limited. You can be laid off. You can be passed over for a promotion. Your industry can vanish. But business owners, they adapt, they pivot, they create opportunities. Yes, business has risks, but it also gives you agency. When you build your own business, you don't rely on one paycheck, one boss, or one company. You build systems, you build leverage, you build options. Control is the foundation of real security. What's your legacy? In most jobs, when you leave, that's it. Your contributions vanish, your emails get deleted, your value disappears. But when you build a business, you can help people solve real problems, inspire others through your story, create jobs and opportunities, give back to your community. Whether it's through a product, a service, or content, your business becomes a vehicle for impact. A business is more than a paycheck. It's a way to create meaning and leave your mark on the world. Let's bust a myth that jobs are safe. In the past few years, we've seen entire companies shut down overnight. AI eliminate roles faster than expected. Massive layoffs even at tech giants. You can be loyal, talented, hardworking, and still get let go. That's not security, that's dependency. Owning a business doesn't eliminate risk, but it gives you control over risk. You can pivot, you can shift, you can reinvent. In fact, many people discover that entrepreneurship is actually more stable in the long term because they build assets, not rely on employers. 20 years ago, you needed a business loan, office space, employees, equipment. Today, you need a laptop and Wi-Fi. You can start a YouTube channel and build an audience, offer services online as a freelancer or coach, build an online store with Shopify or Etsy, sell digital products, run a newsletter, launch a podcast. You don't need to quit your job right away. Start small, start lean, but start. Most businesses today can be launched for under $100. The barrier isn't money, it's mindset. You're already waking up early, commuting, attending meetings, staying late, dealing with stress for a job that gives you a fixed paycheck and maybe a thank you. What if you redirected even 20% of that energy into something you own? You don't need to work harder, you need to work smarter. If you're going to be exhausted anyway, wouldn't it make more sense to be exhausted building your dream? You don't need to wait for a promotion, a sign, the perfect time. You don't need to be rich, popular, or have an MBA. You just need to start. Start scared, start unsure, but start anyway. Nobody's coming to hand you your dream on a silver platter. You have to build it. If you feel like you're meant for more than answering emails and attending meetings until you retire at 65, you're not alone. More and more people are waking up to the idea that the traditional 9-to-5 job isn't the only option, and maybe, just maybe, it's not even the best one. Today, I'm going to break down exactly why starting your own business could change your life, and how the so-called safe path of employment might actually be the riskiest move of all. Let's start with the basics. Every hour you spend at your job, you're building someone else's dream. If you work at a startup, you're helping the founder get rich. If you work at a corporation, you're increasing shareholder profits. Sure, you get a salary, but you rarely get ownership. And let's be honest, have you ever been thanked enough for the amount of time, stress, and energy you've put in? Contrast that with owning a business. Every late night, every sale, every customer interaction, it's all compounding toward your vision. You decide the direction. You benefit from the upside. Even the hard days feel different because you're building something that belongs to you. I'm not saying everyone should quit their job tomorrow, but if you've got a dream, ask yourself, why spend the best years of your life building someone else's? Let's talk money. In a 9-to-5, no matter how good you are, your income is capped. You get a fixed salary, and even with bonuses or raises, you're still tied to what your employer decides you're worth. Now look at business owners. They create value, and they get paid for that value. A freelance designer can go from 25-hour to 200-hour in a year. An online store can scale from $1,000 a month to $100,000 a month with the right strategy. A course creator or coach can turn their knowledge into scalable digital income. Your business income isn't limited by time alone. It scales with strategy, systems, and creativity. And that's something no job can offer. One of the biggest reasons people leave their jobs, flexibility. The 9-to-5 model was designed during the Industrial Revolution, but we're in a digital world now, so why are we still working like it's 1950? Entrepreneurs don't need to ask permission to take a Tuesday off. They don't need to explain why they're working from Spain this month or homeschooling their kids. If you've ever dreamed of working on your own schedule, avoiding rush hour traffic, spending more time with family, then you're dreaming of the life entrepreneurship can offer. I had a friend who worked in finance. She was making 6 figures but hated her life. She missed every family birthday. She ate dinner alone at 9 p.m. One day she quit, started a consulting business, and now she makes more, working 20 hours a week. That's freedom. Running your own business is like going to the gym for your soul. You'll be forced to learn how to sell yourself, how to communicate clearly, how to manage time, money, and stress, how to adapt when things go wrong, and they will go wrong. A job might teach you how to follow instructions. A business teaches you how to lead. It's uncomfortable, but that's where the growth happens. The truth is, most people never find out what they're truly capable of because their job never demands it. In a job, you don't control much. Your boss decides your workload. HR decides your salary. The company decides if you're still employed next year. That's a scary kind of dependency, even if it comes with a regular paycheck. With a business, you control the vision. You control your schedule, your earnings, your brand, your product. You get to pivot when markets change instead of getting laid off. Yes, it's more responsibility, but it's also more power. And if you want true security, control beats comfort every time. When you retire from a job, all you take with you is a LinkedIn profile and a few framed certificates. But when you build a business, you create something that can last. A brand that outlives you, an impact on your customers and community, income streams that support your family. Ask yourself this: when you're 80, what will you be more proud of? A career of tasks you completed or a business you built? People think jobs are secure, but how many people do you know who got laid off during COVID? How many employees lost their income when their company downsized or outsourced to AI? Your job depends on decisions you don't control: budgets, markets, executive moods. Your business may start small, but it's yours. And the more you grow it, the more you own your security. Being an employee means you're a cost. Being a business owner means you're a creator. This isn't 1995. You don't need a loan, office space, or a 5-year business plan to start something. You can literally sell services on Fiverr or Upwork today, start a niche YouTube channel with your phone, build an Etsy store over the weekend, offer coaching or tutoring online. You can start as a side hustle, validate it, and grow. Most people wait too long because they think they need everything to be perfect. The truth, action beats perfection every time. This one hits home for a lot of people. You're already waking up early, commuting, staying late, and giving your best years to a job. What if you gave even half that energy to your own thing? Let's be real, building a business is hard, but you're already tired at the end of the day. Wouldn't it be better to be tired building your dream instead of someone else's? The effort is the same, the outcome is completely different. You don't need an MBA, you don't need a mentor to say go for it. You don't need perfect timing. All you need is permission from yourself. Some of the most successful business owners started broke, clueless, and scared. The difference, they started. Don't let fear, judgment, or imposter syndrome stop you from exploring the path that could change your life. Call to action. So let me ask you, what kind of business would you start if fear wasn't holding you back? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone. If this message gave you clarity or motivation, like subscribe and turn on notifications. This isn't just inspiration, it's a call to action. Your time is limited. Don't waste it building someone else's dream. Start small, start now, build yours. So what do you think? Are you ready to start thinking beyond the 9 to 5? If you're tired of trading time for money, if you crave freedom, fulfillment, and financial upside, then it's time to take that first step toward entrepreneurship. Comment below, what kind of business would you start if fear wasn't holding you back? Don't forget to like the video, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications because next, this is your sign. Stop waiting, start building, you've got this. See you in the next one.